Good morning, friends, and I hope you're doing well. You know, I've heard people say of other people that they didn't appreciate the way they were acting or the way they were speaking because it's ungodly, it's unchristian like. Well, I want to share with you what Christianity is supposed to be. And I want to share with you what it is like to be a Christian, what that the definition means is like Christ. Christian means like Christ. A Christian is someone who acts like Christ. Now, how does Christ act? Well, problem is we don't really know. We have the Bible to rely on, but that's only so reliable. It's certainly reliable for a Christian. It is not quite as reliable for somebody who is not churched. If you're dealing with someone who's never been churched before, then you you have to come at it from a different angle. How did Christ act? Well, it's easier to say how Christ didn't act. And over the last 24 hours, we've witnessed horrible, terrible things, images and violence coming from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. And it's a sad day. I hope that now we can move on. The election has finally been ratified and everything is on course for a January 20th, excuse me, I started to say election or a commencement speech. No, it is where the swearing in of our president. Always, every 4 years, it takes place on January 20th. And that's where he'll be installed into office as our 47th, I believe it is, 47th president. Um, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But Senator Joe Biden is going to be our next president, kind of like we already knew. And there's a lot of people unhappy about it. I don't want the church, the American church, that is. I'm not talking about the one I'm ministering at here. I don't want the church to get too involved and too overextended into what a Christian is. I want individuals to examine their own hearts and say, wow, I was wrong. Or, thank God, I was right. Now, I'm not making a play to the Democrats or play to the Republicans. Let's get that out of the way at the onset. I'm making a play to the American who wants to be considered a Christian. One of the things that God is wholeheartedly against throughout His Word, He does not like division. He does not like rebellion. Those are things that He names specifically. God does in the Old Testament. Jesus brings it back, reinforces it in the New Testament. Paul in the Pauline epistles brings all the way through to John, and different people through different writers of the Bible throughout the Bible let us know that these are things murmuring, grumbling, complaining. God hates those things. God doesn't want any part of those, and He doesn't want us to have any part of those. Is that okay for a Thursday? I hope so. Some of you live such an isolated and negative life. I am so glad that you allow me into your home for 5 minutes a day because I feel like it may be possibly the only 5 minutes you get as a reprieve. And you're just the person that I want to speak to every day. If you feel alone in this world, you're just not. And if you feel unloved, you're not. Because I love you. I hope you'll join me here again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.